Again, guys, thank you all for tuning in to episode 7 of Primordia. Again, though, as you can see, there is a panel that I can click on that I didn't think I could click on. God, that blends in so well.
It's riveted in place.
Okay, so a rivet is basically a weird type of metal nail, which means that we have to use something akin to a crowbar, like the back end of a hammer, to remove it.
The gears are rusted solid.
Boss, maybe we should stop pretending and just admit we're maintenance robots.
Maintenance robots are required to present to Form 27B/6 before performing any repair task.
Oh, forget it.
Don't worry, we're just maintenance bots in general. We're not maintenance bots of Metro Mines, whatever. And we can apparently just take crap. Shaft.
A shaft for mounting a gear.
I've got a tidbit of an idea here. Now, hear me out. We do have a fan belt that I've been wondering what we needed for. So, in theory... Oh. Nope.
You did that on purpose.
No, I did not. I tried to fix it.
The belt is in the way.
Let's start asking people one by one. Primer, do you know anything?
What a surprising and uncommon sight. Metropole's Lawlot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropole, including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear Lawlot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really, maybe we can just all team up to take down Metro Mine?
No,
No.
bro.
Oh, switch off.
I know you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
That challenge is yours, my wandering friend.
Jerk.
A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
I need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
No, because I'm
I
an
have plenty
idiot.
of other things to do. As for a reason, this would help avenge your defeat.
Sadly for you, my anger's abated. And vengeance, you'll find, is quite overrated.
If you stand between us and Metromine, Primer, I may need to address your crimes sooner than hers.
Your bluster, dear Lawbot, is sorely misplaced. I stand between no one down here in the waste. In any event, there's no judge up there in the city, so your threats do no more than to make you look pretty.
Plasma torch, boss. Come on.
No, we're not going to force him.
Ugh.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours to open that door.
Fine.
So,
Goodbye.
in theory, we could just keep
Well,
pestering
farewell,
him.
linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
Okay, well, let's just see what happens.
How would that even work?
I don't know, but we can
How would that
try.
even work? Futile.
Fine, Mr. Grouch. Humph. Okay, so there's apparently an achievement, so let's try and get the achievement. Called Gearhead.
I have not seen the streets of Metropole for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
So this place actually used to look good.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I do not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course, his favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating at the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough for what I know for certain.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Because he lost the
Then
chain.
we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. We had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a primordial machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean,
No.
seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up, period. Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Why, my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you stop by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap?
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something. That's
The gold
also the way
chain.
these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Hey, moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way. Goodbye.
Barter is so subtle.
So we need to find the monocle then? Okay, so apparently to get this achievement, we need to clean the large gear at the bar. Large gear, yes. Yes, large gear.
Do you have anything that can remove this rust?
He doesn't seem to be listening, boss.
He's an
Probably
arm.
wants us to pay him something.
Allow me. Waldo Sternweiler built under Section 11C of the Criminal Code and pursuant to my authority as clerk to Arbiter Manbuilt, I order you to remove this rust immediately.
Is it... Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Can we call these the gears of justice?
No.
That was still pretty funny. Okay, now we need to clean the small gear. Down here. Submersibles? What the hell are submersibles doing here, down here? Submersibles?
They picked the gear clean.
Bingo! Oh, these weird little swimmy thingies. Ew. Well, at least it spawned us close to that entrance. And now I can't see crap. Much better. Small gear. Big gear. Fan belt. Push the button. Why is Factor hiding behind giant blast doors?
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
Okay.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Apparently, all that is part of Factor.
Okay, what do we do about it? We have accomplished in viewing him. Now what?
That's never going to work.
Alright then. How about a signal transmitter? Sorry guys, but I gotta do it again. Okay, so apparently what we need to do is not use that yet, but we need to go back and talk to the crazy heads that she has collected. Miss Clarity here. So my guess is that we need the reader.
Futile.
Okay.
Futile.
Nope.
I doubt that will have any effect.
So it's this guy down here then.
Futile.
Hey, boss, do you think that's Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it.
And how do we know this?
Futile.
Why? Why is it futile when it says it isn't? Oh.
Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
We gotta put it in our inventory.
Any significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, "Help me, Factor."
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
518, 518. We can hope it's worth something, yes? So we can go back to Oswald and talk to him about the code, but it doesn't seem to accomplish anything. Oswald?
We found a large radio tower in the Factor complex in the Underworks. Is there a signal to transmit to Factor that would get his attention?
As far as I know, Factor has been deactivated. And as for signal, perhaps there is one, but I have no idea. I have never called upon him.
I accessed Lawrence's memory and it contained a number repeated over and over again. 518. Do you have any idea what it means?
Yes, it is a distress call used by factor-built robots. Typical. Even in the end, he was looking for handouts.
Goodbye.
I see.
Oh, it is so...
Well, we can try to use that on Factor. I'm trying to actually solve at least some of the puzzles on my own. Okay, 518, 518. God damn it, I'm always doing that. Hey, there's a robot.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nullbuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factor, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew, pew.
No, like a crankshaft.
Aww.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all had started to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the
That's what he's up to?
Why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
I know they're a team.
Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius?
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down, and he never cared for them anyway.
What about
Goodbye.
Lawrence?
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
There is. It's called Lawrence's head.
You
Him.
recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No.
I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence. So I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510. 4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Thank you. Hey, melted heart. We melted the iron heart. Yay. Hold on just 1 second. I want to make 100% sure that this other... Okay, so that's exactly what we had to do. Never mind. I thought that was a different code. Okay, so there's apparently some sort of scrap that we can collect from that one robot. Hey, look
Hey,
at
boss,
that.
do you think that's Oswald's chain?
What was it doing down here? With all the junk. I wish we could talk to Cornelius about what... What? What was it doing in the Undercity? By the way, I'm speaking about it like in
The
Kodor.
law needs no adornment, and the chains I...
Are made of steel, not gold. Har, har, har. Oh, she's actually standing there. Oh.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness. You have my thanks, Horatio.
Actually,
You're
I
welcome.
would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Thank you.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
No!
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on,
Which would
boss,
break his
I look
entire
so
code base,
great.
by the way.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But gynoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Oh, we missed something. You know, Cornelius did say that his crap was taken by that one robot. When he, at the terminal. So theoretically, that means that it was thrown down here with the book, leather junk.
There it is. My Gospel of Man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
I agree with Crispin on this one. So what do we do with the monocle? Do we wear it? Crispin, we need your help.
Maybe Leopold knows something about steeple, boss, given that his Fabronymic is steeple built.
Leopold. Oh, that asshole.
Did you buy an Urbanian robot named 113th Legion built?
I've done a lot of trades, Tyro. I can't be expected to keep track of them all.
Doesn't stop us from
I
asking.
need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Tyro.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
So,
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeple built. Metromine destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy. I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little screechy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap? You're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Well, let's see if he'll talk to this.
I need to see what he's offering before I can make a trade.
I don't want to trade it to him. I want to read his
I
mind.
need to see what he's offering before... Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metromine commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here. And I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. Two good options and one bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
but I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
And I'm glad. And now, Metro Mine will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You see in your ratio, Crispy. As for clarity, we'll be get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the great tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Do we have all of the code? We need Memorius. What the? Well then. So apparently now we need to bug the info kiosk for something.
There was a time when the metal of Metropol's main street gleamed. Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken-down waste.
You think this is a broken down waste? Wait till you come visit the Unique.
If she visits the Unique. Thank you. Speaking of our
I'm too
fanciness.
far away to see anything.
So get the hell over here, moron!
I'm too far away to see anything.
Oh.
Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropol. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
This looks different. Memorius' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Well, of course, because he's the one who wrote it. What is this weird ringing noise in my ear? His name. He's the humble database and indexer for Metropol. Member to the Council, and he operates this kiosk. He established oblique mechanisms for preserving data.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
Do we need to type in odalisque? Oh, an oblique angle. Red line? Sounds like a clerical error, but we'll see. There we go. Total system fault. What?
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
And that does what? Okay, well, according to the guide, it says that it's haiku, blah 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 blah. Type in art.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Sadly, it is time to end the episode, but I'm going to complete this first. Art can exist only where there is freedom. Created without freedom is merely technique. Well, he's got a point there. Each mind seeks progress without freedom. She must... Wow, seriously? How did she not find this? Yet another puzzle that I will never solve. Escape. God, this game is evil. How do people solve this crap? Well, even I'm not this stupid, you know. Okay. Oh, I missed the R and the S. Dur -dur -dur. And apparently an L. Oh! I really am an idiot. Now, is that one word or two? Nope. Nope. Now what? Wait, so what's the red for anyway? Oh, I probably wouldn't have been able to see any of that without the... Okay. Odd topics. Leak. Red lean. Looks more like alien. Art. Created. Escape. Okay, so apparently... Oh, right. Wow, are you kidding me? Huh. Look at that. Huh. Well, either way. Now, the way that I found out, it's supposed to, of course, through the guide, but what you're supposed to is to see the first letter of each weird word.
Activating Memento Moribund, version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
Memento Moribund, version 0.7. Beta. Inference, system user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of the Memorious man-built, archivist to the Council of Robots. Memorious prepared this unit out of fear that Metromind would corrupt her data.
Her data.
Correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorious fear Metromind man-built would corrupt her data? Memorious had seen Metromind disable Steeple man-built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorious believed she was next. Memorious was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorious some relief.
Memorious knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer system user's query. Memorious was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromind enacted laws requiring Memorious to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorious ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromind as well. Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Ghost Whisperer. What? Okay then.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices. Industry, actor. Data, laborious. Governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services.
Aha.
No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
What?
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good.
Oh.
Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind.
Ugh.
Supported neither. Ultimately, however, Lamorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercogs. In any case, Lamorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Lamorius abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System
Yep.
user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Lamorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
What was the War of the 4 Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas.
Ugh.
Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
Yep.
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Machines kill machines.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
She's got a point.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Lamorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer: no. If Lamorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In
We'll
fact,
see.
this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ice statements. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Lamorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Lamorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
Well, we have alternative ways. Well,
I refuse to cause your destruction. We'll find the council code some other way.
System user is mistaken. System user can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's ice demons have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see.
Fine.
Tell me the council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
No, not really.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
Well, sadly, we are finally at the end of Let's Play Part 7. Thank you all for watching so far, and let's see what the end has to say for itself. Now, from what I can tell, we can have Primer solve the code, or we can do it ourselves. But apparently we need to get a medal for Primer to do it, so you'll probably see me trying to puzzle it off-screen or something. But we'll see. Either way, thank you all for watching so far. Sadly, I did have to use a guide because I am a rather stupid person. Oh wait, the code's sitting right in front of me. Never mind. But either way, I'm probably just going to have Primer do it because he is a code breaker. He probably knows what the hell he's doing. He probably even already knows the code. Let's see if we can get his medal back and make him a little happier. Yeah, let's do this. See you in episode 8, guys.